Access granted.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Sunday fun day. Let's move a couple little things around, get things lined up a little better. All the good, happy, and fun things that we have going. Straighten this up. We have kind of a theme. I'll let you guess a theme, but we have some people jumping in early into the live stream. So shout out to Ground Fog, Marco. I also saw Broke AZ Knives, Ron Crow, member of the crew, Homer Feltus, Gold Class crew member, how are you? We got Big Red EDC, Master Moderator, and Platinum crew member. What is good? Had a fun SKL on his channel last night. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Big Red, feel free to link that in the chat. And we're going to actually fix some ODD here. ODD, yeah, you know me. All right, we're going to try to fix this. We'll see how that gets a little bit better. We'll line up the knives here in just a second. But happy Sunday fun day. We also have Rachel Jordan here, member of the crew. We also got Neil McKenzie here, member of the crew, kicking up dust. Member of the crew in the house. We got Gold Class crew member Malice in the house. What is good? What is good? We also got Gold Class crew member James Alton here. What is up? We got Knives Are Life, member of the crew. Neil McKenzie, member of the crew. Cat Scratch, member of the crew, is here as well. Rolf Robertson's here, member of the crew. What up? Now let's see here. We got Cat Scratch, Kicking Up Dust, Rolf, all members. We got Marco here, James Alton, Gold Class crew member, Nick Martino, Mike Jernak, Platinum crew member, Master Moderator. How are you? Oh my goodness, so many people jumping in. We got El Cap here, Gold Class crew member and Master Moderator. What up? What up? Let's see here. We got Dylan Mallerie in the house. Now, we might have something to look at today. A little show and tell from Big D Mallerie Designs. I love it. Pretty awesome stuff. Get a little sneak peek on that. Let's see here. We got War Room, EDC, member of the crew jumping in. Matt Conklin's here, member of the crew. The Maroney's here. Now, I will say, Maroney's, you got a sweet, sweet Mora headed your way. It just came in. Shout out to Marshall Law 123, one of our moderators and awesome, awesome Gold Class crew members. What is up? Now, we also got Ginger Fisher 75. Ginger Fisher 75. Gold Class crew member in the house. We got Robert Willoughby, Kathleen Smith, Ellie E's in the house, member of the crew. What is up, Ellie? We got Malcolm Holt joining the crew, getting his membership back.
Access granted.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for doing that. Now, we got a different thing today. What do you think about this as a new sound? Let me find it here. Where did we have that new sound? What do you think? Do you like the party horn or do you like the air horn? I'm going to probably need to do a poll on that. Josh 304 is in the house. What is up? Oh, Pequeño Gran Matón de la Internet is here. What is happening? CK is in the house. Platinum crew member, Master Monitor. We got Arkansas EDC. Member of the crew for 5 months says, hello all. Don't forget to wish El Cap happy birthday. We got a couple happy birthdays in the house today. I don't know. I'm just saying. Josh 304 is in the house. What is good? What is good? Scott Benefield's here. Remember the crew. What is up, Scott? How are you? Let's see who else we got going here. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, both. Okay, Nick, both. Okay. I love it. I love it. Homer Feltus, welcome back in. Gold Class crew member. I saw you were here early. Checking it out. Marty McFly. Love that purple. Fat Carbon. This is the mini Benchmade. Rogue. Blade Works. Oh, yeah. Now, Matt McKellis dropping 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Matt, for doing that. That is awesome. I don't know. I'm still warming up on it. So go ahead, check out the viewer poll in the live chat. Definitely click on that. Just a little fact. I'll run it for a little bit, and then I'll do a viewer poll on the live stream for which sound effect to use. I don't know if we're going to keep this one, but Matt McKellis, thank you so much. Chris Rayner, Arkansas EDC, Brandon Goad, Wombat Coprolite, and Iowa AK all got their memberships back from Matt McKellis. Thank you, Matt, so much. So we're going to do, what's up? John Walker got, oh my goodness. LEE gifted 5 memberships as well to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Thank you so much. Airhorn and Subhorn. Ginger Fisher, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you so much. LEE, thank you for the gifted memberships. Broke AZ Knives, got his membership back. Michelle H, Jennifer Flynn, Mr. Eddie, and John Walker. Thank you so much, Ellie, for doing that. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see here. We also got Thomas McDonald jumping in saying hello. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Now, we're going to talk about a few things today. We got a couple birthdays to talk about. We got a knife. Hopefully you've seen the video. If not, we got a knife that we're going to show. You can check out the video on as well. And we're going to talk about a little drama. And then we're going to talk about some Benchmade things. And then we got a theme going on here. Feel free to toss, your guess in the chat. Other than bug out. I mean, that's the obvious thing. Benchmade and bug out, those are the obvious ones. But let me know if you have any ideas on that. What the theme may be. Just saying. All right. 1 minute knife review in the house. What is good? What's happening? Good to see you here. Saw you, so many of you the other night as well on a couple other live streams, as well as last night on Big Red EDC's SKL. Bradley visited in the house. Remember the crew? What is happening? I love it. All right, let's see what else is going on here. I'm trying to like my new Intersect. What do you think of it? How do you like the sheath? Is it a good size? It's kind of that medium-sized fixed blade short. Todd Kingery's in the house as well. See some purple out there, he says. Todd's a master moderator and platinum crew member. What is good? Don and Chris L is here. Kathleen wishing happy birthday to the birthday folks. And then we're also going to talk about, I can't say that because that's what people are trying to guess. I didn't get a notification. WTF. Oh, hey, Zach and peeps. Will B's in the house. Platinum crew member and master moderator. What is good? All right. Well, I don't know. I set it up yesterday evening. The live stream today. It is noon Pacific. My neighbor is out actively doing all sorts of fun stuff with their whatchamadealies. So we got that on bonus for us as well. Sorry, just got to plug in the camera here. One minor detail. But did some updates on the laptop. It had an update, so I'm watching on the laptop on the side, making sure everything's looking good. Rule number 9's here. Platinum crew member, master moderator. How are you? Arkansas IDC says, anyone else pre-order the Civivi Buster FG? I don't know. Big Red EDC posting up the link to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Thank you, Big Red, for doing that. If you want to support the channel, that's a link. You can do it right there. If you are on a laptop or similar, you can actually go down to the button below and click on the join right next to my Zach Stuff name, right underneath the title of this video. But either way, I really appreciate that. Help with gadgets jumping in. Jake, John, 707. So, have you filled out the live stream viewer poll? And it is, did you purchase a knife in the last 2 weeks? 46% so far said, of course. 5% said ordered, hasn't arrived. Okay, I'm in the same boat. In the cart, 2%. And 48% winning says not yet. So that's kind of cool. I know there's a lot of new things coming out really, really soon. Right on, Rolf. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Slim Tissue's in the house. Gold class crew member. How are you doing? Old Lady Angler. Ola's in the house. What is up, Ola? Let's see here. And I'm sure my neighbor can hear me through the windows. What is this guy doing? This guy Zach just yelling at people. Got horns, party horns going off. I don't know. That seems kind of like short. Marty McFly says, yeah, I bought a Sage 5. Nice. Bradley says, make sure to hit the like button on the stream. Much appreciated. Mick Ranger's in the house. What is up? Member of the crew says, hey, Zach, great to be here and hang with the ZSL crew. Adventure 50's in the house. What is up? You should have listed it in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, I know, right? Adventure 50. Adventure 50, member of the crew. Also has a great channel. Thank you for being here. Aries EDC is in the house. Master custom knife maker. Just saying. Gonzo's here. Member of the crew. Member for 10 months says, what up, peeps? All right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that one. Maybe it's just so much of the air horn. All right. Should we do? I think we need to do a different one. Kelly's Mishmash jumping in. I'm gonna end this poll early because I need to get the true, like, what's everybody feeling. Yeah, what's up, CK? It says, hey Zach, happy anniversary of Mount St. Helens eruption. Yeah, that's crazy. I know. Talking with CK in the past, he was up there pretty close to it. Pretty wild stuff. I know as a family. We were up and around it, and of course dealing with all the ash, for a couple weeks or more after. So, all right, let's get a new viewer poll up there. But let's also do this. Let's do this. Let's have a little fun. We're going to gift 5 more memberships to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Darkwater, Eugene Krabs, Anthony C., Grone, and Daniel Stowe getting memberships from me, Zach. All right. Donald Milikovich says, let's go. What is up? You'll drink of water, keep it going. All right, now, so let's do the poll before I get too sidetracked. And then we're going to have a little call for some information from y'all. All right, so we're going to say, let's see here. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm typing and I'm like, do I think? All right, so there's a poll. Pretty simple. It's going to be in the live stream chat for you. Which horn to use today? I'm going to preview them. You got the party horn. And Big Red, I saw your donation. Thank you so much. I'll get to that in just 1 second. Or you have the original air horn. Or find something new. So, okay. So go ahead. We'll a lot of find something new. Oh, man. All right. Big Red EDC donating 5 memberships to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Thank you, Big Red, for doing that. We got Bruce Ross. We got Connor Linders. What's up, Connor? We got Brian Gibb, Brian Jones, and Chris Diaz. All getting memberships to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. If you're a new member here, so many new members, send me an email. We got a few of them right there, 3 or 4 of them. Send me an email, zach.edc@gmail.com, and we will go ahead and get that for you. So thanks, Big Red, for the support and getting some other people hooked up. And this is so important because today, the members only video is posting, and in that is a giveaway opportunity for members only. So just saying, a little giving back to the community, my Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dane's here. What's up, Dane? Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator. Jim Cox jumping in. So we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We got some Rogue Blade Works carbon fiber scales on here. Little red thumb studs. And on this one, we got a little mini bug out. Just a standard Stormtrooper edition. You can still go it. You can still go on it. What's that? Any update on your personal knife sale? That should probably progress by the end of the week. I have identified about 12.5 that I'm going to sell. This one's a gray bug out with kind of that little Z on it, but it's the gray, the GRY-1 blade. And of course, now they sell the gray one that you can buy with the black blade, which is kind of cool. Here's a purple one I did. So yeah, Bradley, I'll probably have it up this coming Friday, right before Memorial Weekend. Give a little extra time for me to get some shipping and stuff like that, and communication with people. And it'll be fun. It'll go up to the members first, and then we'll go from there. So usually I give it to the members, it'll probably be for the holiday weekend. And after that, we'll go from there. Now, these are some purple scales I dyed on the GRY-1. It started out as the kind of Ranger Green Drivery. And now it's more of a purple, a little darker purple, because you started with a tan colored base. And then this is some Rogue Blade Works. Beautiful, beautiful carbon fiber mixed with a little bit of fancy purple G10 on the mini bug out. So that's good. BFV GNR's in the house. What is happening? What is happening? Thank you for being here. Any Spyderco in the sale? Yeah, there are going to be, I think there's at least 2 Spydercos I remember putting in the pile. So it's a mix of stuff. There's going to be, it's probably 60% of, Benchmade stuff, and just trying to clear out the collection, trying to make room for more. It's time. It's time to make room for more. 100%. Mrs. Zach's like, you got to do something. You got to take care of this. And I think it's because she's like, you can buy me a trip to Disneyland and sell some of these knives. So I think there's a little motivation in there for everybody. It's all good, though. All right. Let's see here. We got everybody there. Everybody's going on with that. All right, perfect. So Ken Faulkner's here. What's up, Ken? Good to see you in here. Ken's a member of the crew. Thank you for your support. Now, in the viewer poll right now, we have 27 with the new party horn, 29 with the original, and 45 with something else. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right, we'll look for something else in just a minute, and we'll see if that poll stays the same. Now, we had a couple struggles over the last week. One of them was when I took this full-size 550 Benchmade Griptilian apart to put those snazzy Death Grip Silver Twill Slim Scales on. Beautiful, by the way. Beautiful. I ran into a problem where it was one of those things where this liner insert, the center one, was spinning. And thank you, I think it was Jim. That pointed it out. Jim, I don't know. I might have got that wrong, but I think Jim pointed it out. Hey, check that. And I did. I spun it, and it was spinning. So now I tried to do a little, hey, I'm a good guy kind of thing, but Benchmade has a policy, life sharp warranty, bring the knife back in its original state, and they'll fix it. So they went ahead, replaced the scale with a brand new scale. All good. They left the other one in there. They're like, we'll take it apart later. And, so they gave me a new clip, gave me a new screw, and then gave me a new scale on the knife. Perfect. So they're able to put it all back together. But that is why it's so important to keep your scales, because if something else breaks and you need to send it in, Life Sharp Warranty's got you covered. Just put the original scales back on. Super duper simple. So that was pretty awesome. So shout out to Benchmade. Life Sharp Warranty was super fast and all taken care of. What's up, Brian F's in the house? Not as fast as here. Platinum Crew member, Master Moderator says, member for 42 months, just hopping in to say hello real quick. Recording a bunch of reviews, just got done mowing the silly grass. We got a bunch of silly grass out here in Portland, Oregon too. But you know what I'm saying. It's a different kind of silly grass. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Good to see you as well. I know you just had a drop. I would talk about it, but I think you're all sold out, right? Do you have any left? Their Knives Fast over at Tempest Knives. I missed out on it. He shot me a message and was like, hey. And I failed to email him. So it was a group chat. I know. I'm sad. But next time around, I was going to actually, I had work. It was a crazy busy day with a bunch of stuff at work, and I missed the blade binge drop. That one was sick looking. Dalton Shoulders is in the house. What is happening? Barbie EDC Girl, member of the crew, is here. What is up, Barbie? Got a channel over there as well. Go check out Barbie's channel. Do they care about lynch clips? No, they don't care about lynch clips. If you have aftermarket parts on it, you do have to sign the waiver, though, when you send it in. So I could, the hard part is, like, if it was something internal, I could have technically turned it in with this, right? But I would have to sign the waiver. Now, they prefer not having it because, one, they don't want to damage them, taking it apart, putting it back together, etc. And then they're not going to be responsible. So you got to sign that waiver. But pocket clips, same thing. All good. Big Red coming in hot. Member for 58 months. Platinum crew member. Supporting, says almost 5 years. There's some turd heads selling 3 on eBay for like $100 more than I sold them for. LOL. Don't do that, says Nice Fast. Dude, that stuff went hot. Because I think I saw one of them pop up, the Blade Binge ones, probably before they even received it shipping-wise. I'm just saying, it is what it is. So, if you guys haven't checked it out, check out my scale swap to the Death Grips silver twill carbon fiber on this Benchmade Griptilian. I so support doing that. Get yourself a nice Griptilian, upgrade the scales. You are fantastic. Why do all your milestones get missed? Did you post one, Jay? I don't see one posted from Jay in here. There it is, right there. He said, why did it get missed? I just haven't read the messages there. But I got you. Jay, Gold Class crew member for 13 months, live from YouTube. I gotta start that over. Hold on. Let me get a drink. I didn't clear the throat properly with the agua. So Jay, member for 13 months, Gold Class crew member, says live from YouTube. It's Afternoon Zach stuff. Smash the like button. Do it now. I said, do it now. Thank you, Jay. I got your I appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, we got you. Your milestone chat popped up. Thank you, LCAP, for dropping the link for Barbie EDC Girls channel. That is awesome. We got Mike Jernak, member for 46 months. Platinum crew member, says 46 is rookie numbers. No way. And a little shout out to Jay. Uh-oh. I hear something. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna put it out there. We might have a special guest. Let's find out. I was about to get a set of DGS for my barrage, but it sold before I got back to it. Yeah, I had the same thing happen, BFG. I was doing the same thing, and I missed out on those like burgundy micarta slim Griptilian scales. And I missed out on the full size, and I was like, oh, dang, I need to get the mini ones. And I probably waited 10, 15 minutes, went to my computer, gone. And I was like, oh, man. But he does have some silver twill bug-out scales right now. Just saying. Mini bug-out stuff. He also has a couple Griptilian things in there, mini and full size. I expect a big red, but not from Zach. Kidding. Oh, Jay, come on now. I got you. All right. What's on the scales on the far left? Rory Calhoun, Gold Class crew member. These are the Rogue Bladeworks mini bug-out scales. A little carbon fiber goodness mixed in on that. Pretty good stuff. Also, he has these bug-out ones. Now, his stock goes in and out. So you got to email him. He will give you an update as to when things are going to be done next. All that good stuff. So, all right. Let's go back through here. Yep, carbon fiber with the red. Thinking I want a mini Osborne. Not sure yet. Oh, man, you would probably love a mini, Dylan. You'd probably love a mini Osborne. I'm just saying. It's good. Probably perfect for you. Good in the hand. Good in the pocket. It's small enough you can put it in little pockets. You know how you can leave your big pockets for something like maybe we're going to look at today in here. I'm just saying. All right. So give a shout out to the birthdays. We got Marshall Law 123 celebrated his 50th birthday this week. We also got, is it LCAP celebrating her birthday as well? Thank you so much for you guys being here. Awesome to celebrate your birthdays. Jay Korskinen says, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. What is up? Mrs. Zach making an appearance.
Happy birthday, Marshall Law.
There you go. Saying a little shout out. Happy birthday to Marshall. I love it. Stacy Bolsterblades jumping in. Master Moderator saying hi to everybody as well. Give a shout out to the birthdays in the chat for sure.
I'm going to shopping.
Oh, you're going shopping? All right.
I brought you a cinnamon roll. That's why I had to come home.
Oh, a cinnamon roll. Oh, dang. Okay.
I'll bring you lunch later.
Oh, bringing me lunch later? Man, getting all taken care of. Thank you, Mrs. Zach. I appreciate
Everybody
that.
have a good Sunday. Enjoy the show.
There you go. There you go. All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I do love the immunity size. Just going to wait for Blade to handle a few, I suppose. Yep. Wonderful. Awesome. Thank you guys for saying hello to Mrs. Zach. I figured she was popping in to say hi. Kind of heard the garage open. I'm like, we're going to have a special thing. But she's going shopping. She's going to bring me lunch later. She brought me a cinnamon roll. Man, life is good. Life is good. Thank you, Big Red. He put up a link for Rock Scale Designs products. Use my code, RSDZEDC. Get you 10% off. There's no affiliate back to me. This is just affiliate for everyone in the knife community. So that's pretty awesome. A link to Death Grip Sales as well. Thank you, Big Red. And he threw another link up as well to Rogue Blade Works. There you go. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, very much blessed, Nick. Very much blessed. Go Leafs, go! Jay, they've been coming back, man. I've been watching that series. Today's the day, right? Game 7. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Will B says, man, that's a good wife there. I can't get my wife to hand me a bag of chips from the pantry, let alone bring me lunch. Yeah, I mean, she's going out doing her thing. She had a whole day planned yesterday and today. Friday and then today. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It was raining really, really good yesterday for a bit. So that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So one of the things I wanted to share, let's see. Got this checked off. Let me check off my list. Otherwise, I'm going to get behind if I don't check it off appropriately. All right. We got that. We got that. We need to show that. Knives Fast jumping on with the $5 super chat says, okay, happy Sunday, Zach and everyone. Back to recording videos. Some new cool stuff dropping tomorrow that I can't talk about till tomorrow. We got super secret drops coming up tomorrow. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. Thank you, Knives Fast. All right. So we got a viewer poll. I'm going to let that go for a little bit longer. But we got the new party horn, 33%. The original, which is this one, at 29. And then 38% says find something else. Okay, so we're going to have to see if we can find something else in here. Let's see. It's over there. It's over there with that one. We got, let's see what else we got in here. Nah, that's silly. Like a boxing bell. Jason Beecher's in the house. What is up? El Cap says, don't forget Ken Faulkner has a quasi-new channel if anyone hasn't subbed. There you go, right there. And there's the link. That is awesome. We don't need that one because that is something weird. We have, let's see. No. There you go. We got all sorts of crazy stuff. We'll have to find something different. I'll bring a couple new ones next week.
Whatever.
Oh, that's annoying. Let's see what else we got here. Hold on this. We can just roll through the soundboard all night long. Okay, well, I'm going to go with what you guys pick, so I'll leave it up there for a little bit longer. But let's get into some other stuff going on. Now, last week on the live stream, we had the bus rolling through, and it was the struggle bus with the WorkSharp RSK. Now, go ahead, use that link, get signed up. But these are going to be a Blade Show Atlanta. I almost said Blade West. Blade Show Atlanta, June 6th. They'll be available also online at WorkSharp. So use my link over there. It just lets them know that you came over. So they'll send some stuff out and say, hey, show this on your channel. And then you know what happens to stuff they show on the channel? well, you know what Zach does with it. So we got it set to the high springs. Overall, it was a factor of me on this one. So when I was done, I took it apart. I looked at it, and basically getting the magnets lined up, we had it all going properly. The bad part was I was pushing this too far down into the pivot area. And so that's why it wasn't, clocking that spring. So when I got off the live stream, I basically was like, click, click, and it worked perfect. Put that screw in, done. I know Big Red had a little bit better action on it. I mean, he watched me struggle with it for a half hour. So, anything I could do to help you out, buddy, that's what I'm here for. But I also want to get that video up. So that video episode is on the channel as well. Kind of the unboxing, switching the spring from manual to auto. Very, very simple, but it took a bit because there's really nothing out there on it right now. Do I have any purple Protex? I do not think so. I looked at one of the Malibus, but I was already Malibu'd out, you know what I'm saying? And there's a link right there to WorkSharp. Open that up. Keep it on your tab if it's something you're interested in. But a good pricing, under $200. I think they're saying they're shooting for that like 170 area. They're also going to have those part trays available. So if you like that little smaller, thicker parts tray, keeps everything in there. Very handy, especially when you're monkeying around with it like I was. It keeps all that stuff together, except for when the spring goes and takes off, then you're done. You're done. All right, so we got that. Yes, it did help. I found pinching the pivot when moving the tool helped greatly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's super simple when you figure that out. And so, like in my video, you basically sit there and you just, you take this backside out, and all you do is you just pinch it, right? And then you just keep that in. Don't take it out like I did. And then you put in your other pivot that you want to do. And if it's the auto one, you just lightly put it in there, twist it to the, specs. I did the higher one, so 2 clicks over. The tool they give you actually does help you clock those springs, and it is magnetic. So that's pretty cool. So you got the arrow, the 1 and the 2 all on there. Good to go. Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting member of the crew jumping in the house. What is up? What is up? All right, they make it heavy so you don't throw it. I know, right? Dylan, that's 100% what happened. And I hit the struggle bus, man. I hit that frustration wall, but that's the important part of putting stuff out. I scanned the QR code they provided. It's a placeholder website. It just has a picture of it. There's no video yet. I know they're waiting to go live with that, but it would have been nice. I did find some things digging a little deeper, but it would have been super nice to just go, hey, follow the instructions. I kind of loosely read them. I showed them, but I didn't realize it was just a light push, even though they were saying, oh, light. I was like, oh, we need to get in there, right? Tighten that up. No, just light. Old Man on the Ridge, what's up? Coming to you live from the Old Mines Rendezvous, Missouri. Just chilling on my cot. Nice. I love it. That's awesome. Fed Harrison's in the house. Platinum crew member and master moderator. What is up, Ed? Ed, were you successful? That's all I need to know. Did we get some feathers? Handled it like a pro, says Mick, because it was me that night when I went for a flight. Yeah, and that's the hard part, right? Like, I shared that frustration with you, and that's like brand new knife owners when you get a new knife, right? Brand new, but I mean, like, this is a new model, new design, new everything. Not a lot's out on it. So when you get stuff out, you're like, oh, dude, let's get this out there. But it was like, I'm glad I did it on the live, It showed, like, follow the instructions, be gentle. And if you saw in my video, literally, that was like the second perfect time I did it. And it just went so smoothly. I was like, this is amazing. So it's a very cool knife, made from a magnesium handle, or it's like a magnesium alloy, the handle is, and it's an integral. So pretty cool overall. One of their engineers who worked on this, he has one uncoated because it's a coated one. And I know people said, oh, magnesium, it'd be a fire starter. It's like, it has to burn at like over 1,500 degrees, 1,600 degrees for a while. It's coated. It's all taken care of. It's good. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hi to Ed. Hope you're doing good. Scott N's here. Platinum crew member, master moderator. Closest I've ever seen Zach to cussing was last week. Frustration level 12. Yeah, 100%, 100%. But it's one of those, like, you just take that opportunity to go, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Ed. No feathers this week, last 2 weeks. Dang, I'm sorry, man. Frustrating. Especially the story you told me. I'm like, dang, man. Clint Crosby's here as well. Yeah, Scott, it was a frustrating one for sure. But we worked through it, right? It was like, okay, recoup. Don't waste the people's time anymore. And we'll figure it out and we'll get it filmed and we'll post it up. And now I've had several comments. People are like, man, this is the only like video I've seen on YouTube. And there's a couple others out there, but they're buried. And they're not really a knife review, so to speak. But I think Big Red's going to post his up as well Monday. So that'd be pretty cool. Crazy Roach is in the house. Member of the crew, needs studs or a hole for when it's in manual. I agree. It's button lock only when it's manual. It's got to be because of the new pivot making it auto. But they could find something, I'm sure. Put a little stud on there or something. They used to make magnesium bats for baseball, says Thomas. Oh, yeah. There you go. Stacy Bolsterblade says, I got to collect red tail hawk feathers, unfortunately. He flew right into the spot of the van where the BF hit a deer. Boyfriend, those hawks have actual gold and copper stripes. Dang, Stacy, that's so sad. That's a bummer. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, take good care of it, right? It lived a good life. All right. So let's get into something else. Let's see. Just want to show off. I know you've seen it. If you haven't, check out my unboxing. The mini Adira, the full-size Adira in that dark water design. Pretty awesome stuff. One of the smoothest, awesome, just, man, out of the box, the best. No lock stick. Blade centering's perfect. Just incredible. And that blue titanium coating is pretty awesome. But they call it a dark water colorway. But yeah, we'll take it. Really, really dark gray when it comes down to the scales. But yeah. Check out Knife Tube schedule right there. Stacy Bolsterblade's putting up the link. Scott in, taking care of us all. I love that. That is awesome. All right. Actually, for a long time, most barbecue grills like propane were magnesium. So weren't lawnmower decks. Nice. I love that. Nick. Anyone's tried to use the magnesium fire starters from the military? Know how it does not want to burn easy unless you grind it. Yeah, exactly, Scott. That's what I mean. I like these right here. I think it's the Exotech. A little fire rod. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Used this one a few times. Starting some fires. This is the Benchmade branded one. They came out with a dark gray one as well. The nice part is you can change these rods out from Exotech, which is nice. And then the cap also unscrews. Waterproof little O-rings, but you got some fire starter in there. Haven't had to use that because of the materials I've started. Work pretty good. And there's the link to the Benchmade Adira. Thank you, Big Red, for posting up the links. Shout out to the master moderators in the house. Give them some love. Now, let's see here. We need to talk about, we're going to show off Dylan Mallerie's new knife design. It is up for pre-order. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move some of these up because I want you to still guess what the theme is on this. So feel free to put it in the chat. Hopefully I'll see it. But we got Dylan Mallerie's new Spectra. And it's available on pre-order. $175 still, I believe. That's what it has on the website. There. Did I put in a link for the fire starter? No, I have not. I can go find it though. And Stacy putting up the link for the Dylan Mallerie Designs pre-order of the Spectra. You get the little card. Got a little love note from Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. It's like a handwritten hug. You know what I mean? This is pretty awesome. So, as I see it, you can, you can pop that open. Titanium handle, 4 1/4 inches. The blade's 3.4 inches in S35 VN blade steel. So pretty awesome overall. Got that milled titanium pocket clip. Got that little Dylan Mallerie on there in like a laser mark. Turns a little blue in certain light. I'm just saying. Now, if you are a thumb flipper, what's up, Dirty Dan? And over the top, let's try it. What's up, Brown Sugar? We can try it here. Hold on. Ah, third time's a charm. Okay. It's hard behind the camera. Let's say I got it a little easier, better before. I'm just saying. Now, flat grind. Beautiful overall. Little frame lock. And it has some very, like, familiar lines in my opinion. As you know, I'm a Benchmade 940 fan. I have a large glove size hand. This like locks in perfectly. Just perfectly. Yeah, if you like those thumb front flippers, this is your guy. Or it could be your lady too. But it got some jimping there. Nothing too rough or rugged. But let me see if I can get it on camera there. Some really good jimping. There we go. But right here, all you middle finger flickers, just super smooth, super easy. And for me, I always have a problem of like putting my fingers and stuff over here and pushing down on that lock bar. But this one, I don't have that problem with. So, and it's because of the position of that milled clip right over top of it. So you're just getting in there. Bam. Pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome. Beautiful. I imagine this is titanium as well. It looks the same material. But we'll do a little unboxing and first opinions of this knife. But if you want to get in on it, there's a link right there. Big Red just posted up again. Very, very awesome. I mean, I'm kind of a thumb stud guy, but this kind of gets my like middle finger workout going. So if you want to get the middle finger flowing, get that little extra, kind of work on the muscles, the tendons, get them working so you're ready to deploy your middle finger whenever. That's got you covered, right? All right, I love that. So Dylan, thank you for the opportunity to check this one out ahead of time. And we'll get a video posted here. I think this one's going to go Tuesday or Wednesday. And yeah, a great opportunity for it. So get that in, get your pre-order in, sell a knife or two, get that pre-order done. Let's see here. Roman M's here, SC Knife Monkey. I also saw David H jump in. And Top Dog 8762, Platinum Crew member and Master Moderator. What is good? What is good? Kevin Smith and Knives jumping in as well. Yeah, very sleek, very awesome, Dirty Dan. I love that. All right, so we got these pushed up a little bit. Now, anybody guess a theme to these? We'll get into the theme here in just a second. I love that. I love that. What is the theme, besides them being Benchmade bug outs, mini and full size? What do you think the theme is for these? I don't want to kick anybody's ideas out. If the Gator 10 really liked it, and the 154 CPM, nice. Theme is coated blades. Okay, that's one good theme. I like that. Good call. They all have it. Purple sunset. Custom bug outs. Yeah, they all have a little customizing, I think. B Shady 22, member of the crew, says afternoon. Custom scales, sibling blades, diversity in kind. What's up, Ed Smith, member of the crew? Henry G, member of the crew. What's up? Colors, okay. Black House, Black HWS. Oh yeah, they all do have the black hardwares and liners and crossbar locks, axis locks. Star Wars theme, okay. It's spring and butterfly season. Blaze Burger, what's up? What's going on, design critics? Black hardware, says Jay Jonah. Okay, not blue. There you go. No blue there. Good call. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, so what we have is they all have something special about them. They're all for sale. There you go. Mouse is like, they're all for sale. I don't know. Some of these may end up in the sale. You never know. Okay, so this gray one, right? I'm going to show you everything about them really quick. Has the GRY-1 blade. Been used, so you can see a little bit of wear on it. But this one has a flat backspacer from Rockscale Designs. Titanium, flat, very smooth. Just gets rid of any sort of, controversy of, compression of the scales with barrel spacers, but a really awesome flat one. Now, I have the flat one. I'm like, nah, it's okay. But on the mini bug out, I was like, let's go with a geared one. So I have a geared backspacer here. And these are ones I purchased myself from Rockscale Designs. Pretty awesome stuff over there. Like I said, use that code right there. Big Red just posted up. Thank you, Big Red. Calling Tax in the house. What's up? Member of the crew. But geared all the way around, which is awesome even on this mini. So that's pretty cool. And then you may say, what about a full-size bug out? Got that dark purple scales we dyed from the GRY-1. And then you go with a full-size geared backspacer. And the geared ones stick out a smidge, as you can see. But it adds just a little bit of texture to it as well. And then being that it comes up so far and goes fully around, there's no problems whatsoever with any sort of flex. Now, this mini one, I put kind of I'm trying to remember his blast. I can't remember what he calls his blast. But this is a blasted one in titanium. So it's not black, but it is a blasted one. And the minis are different than the full size. You got to check those out. But he makes them for the bailouts as well. I put those on a couple bailouts. It gets rid of the pommel on the bailout, which is kind of cool. So like you have the new bailout right here. If you don't like this pommel, you can get one of those flat or geared black ones. It matches so well. Goes right in. Made of titanium. Not going to put a lot of weight on there whatsoever. Rib for Zach's pleasure, says Scott in. Yep, 100%. Blaze Burger saying hello. So, we come to this one, right? We come to this one. And you may ask yourself, like, okay, you got the blade. It's got a lot of use to it. A lot of like, hey, how are you on the GRY-1 build? We put those red thumb studs on there from our friend down in Australia, right? You can't beat it. Triple X Adrenaline Triple X. It's a legitimate website. No E on the adrenaline, but just saying. So overall, this one has that red. We went red geared, and I just got to say, you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Says 1 minute I reviews exactly. 3K celebration live stream tonight for Aries EDC. Nice. So carbon fiber, Papa Red. You can't beat that. I'm just saying, you can't beat the Papa Red overall with that. So good stuff, But maybe you ask yourself, like, I got a standard bug out, right? Got a standard bug out. This is the OG, the one we tried to break. It's got some battle wounds, some asphalt marks on the pivot, a few things. We did replace the pocket clip, but you got a little chunk out of the grivery here. Some notches from falling 2 stories onto the pavement. So, same with the thumb studs. A little chewed up, but they're good. So we're going to take a peek really quick at how to put this on, because we have a geared backspacer right here, and this is what they look like. So they go in, they fully replace your barrel spacers. What's up, Pack Rat? There's a link right there from Stacy Bolster Blades for Aries EDC celebration tonight for the 3K. Nice. I'm just saying, he's a custom knife maker. You may want to attend. Just saying. So we got a couple tools. We're going to put this on really quick. No bull reviews, Blade Walker. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Zach's going to do surgery. So best thing to do, I like to leave the pivot in place. These screws on the bug out, you don't have to be too concerned with them, but we're just going to do this really quick. The nice part is, this is kind of my donor bug out. Obviously, we had our awesome friend win this one, and many years ago, and he had it for a little bit, and then he was like, oh, I'm thinking maybe, and I'm like, bro, I got you. So I sent him one of the all black ones. He loved it. And of course, I got this one back. We had that big Thor hammer put right on there. So I got all the screws out on this side. What I want to do next, we're going to swap out the T6 bit for a T10. We're going to take this pivot out, the male side to start. Boom. And we're going to take your scale off. And for safety first, or safety is the number one priority. If you are not comfortable taking this out, just put some painter's tape or masking tape on the blade. Painter's tape's better, doesn't leave all the goo behind. Depends on how long you have it on there. So it's good, it's good. I love it. So then you got to get these other two barrel spacers out. Hopefully I left them loose enough last time I took this apart. But we'll find out shortly because it's probably better to just loosen them. Yeah, there we go. I didn't loosen them enough last time, so take this pocket clip off real quick. The mini deep carry. But shout out to Benchmade. If you didn't see it, this is the one that I tried to break. It's an awesome video. And I went through and basically like took it into them and, you know, had it resharpened because I just popped a little thing on the tip. Just the tip. So these barrel spacers will pop right out now. I say that and this one's like, I ain't going anywhere, bro. Oh, because I still have a screw in it. It always helps, Zach. It always helps. All right. So you got your little parts list right here. You can see these are kind of like an oval hole. The oval hole. And so this should just pop right in here. Doing it behind camera is always fun. But I don't want to push too hard and pop the tip of the blade in my finger. There we go. So you'll see it marries right up right there. We'll put these two screws back in real quick. This to me is an awesome upgrade. Similar to if you want to do the lanyard plug upgrade from Glow Rhino. If you're not a lanyard fan, then the lanyard plug upgrade that I did on the WorkSharp bug out is awesome because it glows on both sides. But I like this upgrade. It's carrying the quiet carry. Nice, Aries, nice. Love it, love it. All right, so then we're just going to put this back together real quick. You don't even have to take that other side of the pivot out. You can leave it all together. You're just doing the pocket clip on the other side. But already you can see it's just a beautiful upgrade, especially with this blue. The contrast is fantastic. Let's see here. That's liner, that's these. Perfect. Get these put back in real quick. I don't know if that one's that one or not. And we'll just throw them in wherever, right? It's all good. All right, let's tighten these down before I lose any of them. Like that one that just popped out. It's like, see ya. One at a time, Zach, one at a time. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. But it's looking pretty good. I like it. There's the Kubi Bloom link. One of Aries' designs. Being made by Kubi now. Mass produced for all the Bloom fans. They did a good job with it too. So there we go. Let's put the pocket clip back on real quick. Right-handed carry. So we're going to do it on this side. And all the parts you're going to have left is just those two barrel spacers. And you'll be good to go. Oops. I messed up. Don't lose the screw, Zach. Caught it. Okay. I need to line this hole up, that's why. Okay, there we go. I was doing it and it wasn't lined up, and it's like, yeah, I'm not screwing in. One of the easiest screws to put back in besides the pivot. All right, so we'll put our T10 back in and our pivot. And then we'll take a look at this one as a whole. Yeah, Neil says if you didn't have any parts left over, you did it wrong. So you can see the blue barrel spacers. They pop out real easily. They are oval shaped though. But overall, I mean, with the contrast, I really love the blue and black kind of combo with this contrast. The geared backspacer. And it just sticks up just a smidge, which I really dig that because it gives a little grip on it. But either way, just a terrific upgrade. As you can see, really easy. You don't even have to pull out the other side of the pivots. You don't have to mess with that. Really easy to do. I did have the Flytanium tool on standby if we wanted to get crazy. But the nice part is if you use one of these tools from Flytanium or from OCD for EDC, it fits in there and then you can do one side of the scale at a time. You know, you just have to take the pivot out. And so if I was doing just scales and this maybe, or just scales, I would pull the pivot out, both sides, put this through, and then just do one side of the scale, take all the clips off or screws off, scale on, put it back on, and then flip to the other side. So makes it super simple. We've done a bunch of them, but just want to show you the Rock Scale Designs geared backspacer. I got a new one of those in. I can't share with you the rest of this, why this is here, but I will say this won't stay on this knife. We'll put the barrel spacers back in because this geared backspacer is going somewhere else. And it'll be a fun one. I added a black backspacer to mine, says Nick. Oh, nice. Just a reminder, I have a 1,200 sub giveaway live tonight. Starts at 11 p.m. Eastern. Nice, Adventure 50, doing that late night. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it sounds like Adventure 50 was maybe, we'll have to talk, but he was thinking about maybe doing, because no SKL next weekend, family trip for Big Red EDC. So he was thinking about doing the same time frame. So maybe we'll do something. We'll collaborate. We'll collaborate on a little stuff. I like that. Adventure 50's 1,200 sub giveaway link. There it is from Stacy Bolster Blades. Shout out to the mods. But don't forget, if you want one of these, you want to get 10% off your order. RSDZ EDC, get you 10% off, and it goes straight to you. All that 10% goes straight to you. Rock Scales keeps the rest of the money. But the best part is, just a great member of the community. He mills them himself out of California, where he's living, so that's pretty cool. But beautiful work. And if you want the scales, I'm saying you could level up and get some sick titanium scales as well, but that's for a different day. Sobek Scooter, remember the crew, what's up? I found out the backspacers on the 535 BK-4 will not fit. I deleted the message already. But yeah, so some of those are a little different. But there's a link right there from Big Red and the code for your discount. I love that. But like Benchmade put this one out, and they included that geared backspacer. It doesn't stick up at all though, but it does have a little weird cross piece in here that you can see through, and maybe they left that for a pop of color. But yeah, so jury's still out on the red and orange, or maroon and orange. But some people like it. I'm like, nah, it's okay. Right on, Adventure 50. Yeah, let's chat it up. I love it. Who just said hello? Spook Doozles in the house. Member of the crew and Mr. Fluffy. Gold class crew member, Mr. Fluffy. Thanks for being here. Bama fans jumping in. What's good? I love it. I love it. So either way, some really cool backspacers. No matter how you look at it, you can get your backspacer no matter what bug out, mini bug out, bailout you have. He does make some for Spyderco's. Some spacers and some scales and hardware. But overall, you can just see what's going on here. And this is kind of most of my collection. I have a few more that have them. Like my gold class bug out. That one's pretty sick though, because that's a Timascus one that he did. Oh. Woo-wee! That Timascus one is sharp. I don't know if I still have that Timascus one. It might be laying around here. Hold on. Let me check my bug out bag real quick. Just because I mentioned it, I know you guys might want to see it. Hold on really quick. Let me look. Come on, bug out bag. I do have some titanium scales in here from him. 2 sets. Which, if you're looking for some titanium bug out scales, to me, the critter pattern's the best. Just saying. It's not in my bug out bag. That's weird. I wonder where I would have put said gold class bug out. It's hiding on me again. Gosh darn it. Just kidding. Can't be too far, right? Let's find it. I think I know one of the 2 places it's in. Don't tell anybody I got a ZT knife bag. I don't think there's any ZTs in it either. All right, so shout out for Dylan. We got the gold class 945 mini Osborne, the floating backspacer. Pretty sick. But Dylan, I think you would like it. I mean, large glove size hand. I'm resting my fourth finger here, but it's good. It's a beauty. Well, Benchmade do special blade show prices. Now, with the new pricing scheme, you want to check in with them when you get to Blade Show. The new deal for being able to attend shows and have the prices all the same to everybody was so they could run some specials. So I don't have any specials I can talk about, but if you see them there, go check in. And they got some sweet swag going on. I'm just saying. They're all in on the water series stuff. And I'll have some swag to show you next week. That's pretty cool. I have it right now, but a couple of the items are drying out, shall we say. Let's see here. It's like, never mind. I was going to say something rude. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. And the fans so flow. See if there's anything else significant. Oh no, that was on a previous one. What up? All right. So, the Benchmade Bug Out 2019 Gold Class. It's got that beautiful glow in the... Dude, did you hear that? It went from... I knocked it off the magnet from my shelf. It bounced off the table, bounced off me, and hit the floor. Love that Gold Class Bug Out, though. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice one. So, it does have all these glow properties built into the carbon fiber. They weaved in the glow-in-the-dark material. And the C-Tech in the handle glows as well. So you can see a little bit how it glows. But the C-Tech glows. It's pretty wicked overall. The Damasteel. Pretty cool stuff. I like to show that just to, makes me feel better about my purchase. But the Rock Scale Designs Backspacer, he was testing this out. It's kind of hard to see. But this is a Timascus geared backspacer. And it's sick. I don't know how well that comes through. Let me move it down a little bit. I love it. So anyways, what's up, Alex Kerber? How are you? It's too noisy. It's too noisy. I think Damasteel does a good job with it. I love it. Saw a bunch of crazy bug outs rolling around here. All right. So we're going to talk about a little drama in the community. So as we're talking about drama in the community, let's put out a couple of the new knives that are out. And also the reason I'm waiting for today to launch the members only video is because there's some stuff in there that's going to pop tomorrow, and I'm just saying it's popping tomorrow. So, just saying. But if you want some new Benchmades that are already out, here you go. And we're going to talk about a little drama. A little drama. Oh, here's a bailout that I did as well. Bailout, partially serrated, carbon fiber, Rogue blade work scales, kind of that titanium, graphite, blasted, geared backspacer as well. This makes it super strong, super thin, super lightweight. Love it. Real seal, dude. Guardian Eagle is better than Benchmade. Ooh, there you go. Dig, dude, dig. What is it? Who else is jumping in here? MIPD 1980C. Mario P's in the house. What's up? Yeah, flat scales are pretty cool. Very easy. I have a custom being built in Dama currently. Cough, cough. It says Dylan. Ooh, nice. Yeah. There's some fun stuff happening at the old Benchmade. All right. Well, either way, that's some new stuff coming out. But a little drama in the community. I know there's some division amongst this because I've seen it in a bunch of chats and a bunch of people posting stuff. But, there's kind of a division being made, and that is, I don't like the division of it. I like the idea some people are talking about. What's up, Gareth HB? Member of the crew, how are you? But it comes down to people designing knives, having knives made overseas, those kind of things. And basically, there's some polarizing things happening in the community with where it's being made. Now, I understand some thoughts behind it. When people are very like, we got to buy American everything we can. We got to support America. We got to do our things for the U.S. Like, I get that. But people that have, been very polarizing on it have also been like, but sometimes you got to buy stuff from overseas. So I think overall, I just kind of want your guys' opinion on things. And I know a few of you in here make your own stuff. I love that. I love that. I know there's a few of you in here that design your own stuff and have it made by other knife companies. Some of those are overseas. Very few in America actually do that kind of work, even no matter the price. But then at the same time, like, there's people like polarizing and like taking advantage of the same market pricing. So I don't know. I buy if I like, says Kevin. Yeah. And that's the thing for me. Like, it's just one of those things like, yeah, Aries EC says, good luck trying to get a USA made company to do your designs. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, there's very few. Like, I know Hogue did a partnership with CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool. But it's very polarizing for the community. And I get it, right? But at the same time, like, who has an American-made electronic device? There's just not many made here, Top Dog says, hey, I support American-made, but also support high-end China-made. Can we do both? My biggest thing is like, I understand the thoughts behind why you should support certain countries over others. I get it. I know a lot of Columbia River Knife and Tool, they make their stuff in Taiwan. You have Spyderco, who's diversified. They're USA made, Colorado. They also have stuff made in Japan, and I think then the other one's in Taiwan. So very, very good companies. What's up, Ron Dobbins? ZT used to work really cool, or will work with really cool people. Yeah, Nick, yeah. Yeah, it boils down to if you like it. I get it. But I just think that's kind of the drama being created. And I don't know the best way forward other than like just going off of a knife that you enjoy. Now, Kevin Search, what's up, man? Gold Class Remember says Spyderco is making in China as well. I didn't know if they made them in China, but I guess they could. Yeah, they could make their other ones in China. I haven't seen those too much. I buy from everywhere, says Cat Scratch. No discrimination. I'm picker on non-American. Kevin going live right now. Rude. What's up with that? Is that a little lefty? Lefty's doing his thing. He's Lefty's probably getting some stuff in there. Do what you feel is right and let others do the same. No need for drama unless you're telling others how to live. Well, and that's the polarizing part is there's other people that are very outspoken about it. And, they're basing everything off of, the way people are treated in those knife factories, those kind of things. I try to support Benchmade, Spyderco, Hogue, CRKT, Leatherman. I mean, a lot of stuff made here locally where I live in the Portland, Oregon area. But at the same time, like, if you truly have a knife design, there's nowhere to make it really. And that may be a topic for discussion. People are like, oh, you can have so-and-so make it, but the prices are just crazy out there. So, and I know that the effort and from people I've talked to that have designed knives and had them made overseas, unless they're fronting you, you got to put up a bunch of money as well to get your stuff made. So, yeah, Big Red loves them Finch knives. Yeah, so that's what I just want to talk about. Like, there's so many great knife companies all over. And if it's solely being based on don't buy from this specific country for this specific reason, maybe that's something to talk about, but I don't know. I wanted to bring it up here to talk about it because it kind of just bothers me a little bit. Damasteel Mini Adira on the way to market. G-Carta Thermocline scales. Opinionated hobbyist. Man, you trying to pop out some super secret info? Just kidding. There may be a fancy mini Adira coming out. That's what I hear. Hey, if you're hungry, you'll work. You have to survive. Let it be. So just want to bring it up a little bit. It's a little bit of drama. I know it's very polarizing. I'm usually not one that talks about polarizing topics, but to me, it just kind of gets into that bothersome thing of like it's separating the community out a little bit and kind of splitting everybody apart. And, I know there's a lot of things going on with the knife steel. I've seen some really positive updates. Some other companies making the same steels. I've seen some new steels coming out. What is it? Proto X and Magnamax and what's the one Steve Kalari just talked about? Was it Pops Pro Cut or something steel? Some really cool stuff coming out. So if I let my collection talk, TRM, Spyderco, and Benchmade with my support. Nice, Sobex, nice. Knives are live, says hello. But that's one of my things. I just want to put it out there. My collection, probably, 80-85% American made, but there's a lot of good knives out there. So I like it. I'm not a fan of the clones. I'm not a fan of the crap that I see on, auction sites and secondary market. And then had some people recently that reached out that, they got some clones and some other stuff. And it's like, it just sucks because I'm very against that. So if those same companies are making the clones, then I'm very against that. So that's just me. Wanted to bring it up and go from there. Not yet, Ron. Not yet. No. So Dylan, breaking news. I'm currently in talks for a USA made model. It's pretty under wraps because I'm in early stages, but I will have them eventually. Nice, Dylan. Dude, I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. But maybe it's people like you blazing that trail and really getting some of the US manufacturers to do it. And, I know some of them, like Spyderco could not make all their models and all the quantity of knives without diversifying, right? It's just how they were set up. And Benchmade used to do the same thing a bunch of years ago, probably 15 years ago, 20 years ago, they had the red class. It was made in Taiwan. There's still a bunch of great knife factories there. So either way, that's my rant on the drama. Nothing too crazy, but it's just one of those things, you got to go through, got to work through it, got to talk about it because it's out there. This has been your Zach Talk. Still waiting on unobtainium, says Big Red. Yeah. You can only have this argument on a USA-made phone or computer, says John the Engineer. Have to buy from a retailer, not eBay, says Michael Chavez. Yeah, that's the hard part. And I feel bad because even stuff on Amazon's getting cloned and faked and, but if it seems too good to be true, it is. And if it's people doing other stuff, it's what it is. Dude, opinionated hobbyist, dude. Getting it all out there. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a look at that one very, very soon. Yep, that's how it is. So we're going to end the drama, and we're going to take these off the screen, and we're going to do a little celebration. Let's say that. A little celebration. Brian White says, I think using an OEM in China to make a knife is fine, but clones and stolen designs or selling them as their own is wrong. And I have heard that as well. There's been some people that, once you send your design over, like, they own it, whether you want it to be that way or not. And so I've seen some other ones where, price-wise, they may make a run of, 1,000 knives to make it, cost-effective for them. But maybe you only ordered, as a knife designer, you only ordered 500, And so you're going to see your knives pop up out there, and that sucks. That really sucks. All right, so we got some swag. We got some other stuff that we're going to do a little, hey, how are ya? Ooh, just saying. Let's see here. The bailouts are nice, and that's the nice part is the new one, they came out with it in the S30V. the Ranger Green. I probably eventually will get a lanyard remover and get a backspacer on there from Rock Scale, but that'll probably be in the next month or two. Got some different priorities. It's on the list, but so BFG says, since Marshall isn't here, we should start protesting the Mora knife stuff. Oh, thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. 1100 sub giveaway, May 25th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Barbie Girl EDC. I love it. So we're going to open these up. Like I said, that awesome Mora going out to Maroni just came in. Was donated by none other than Marshall Law 123. So thank you, Marshall. And we got an orange DSKFS patch today. We're going to switch it up. Got an orange one we're going to throw out there. So that'll be fun. But I should have had Mrs. Zach pick a knife for the giveaway. Dang it. Yeah, those Swedish knives. Just trying to own the great budget steel market with the Sandvik. Yep. 100%. But Marshall donated an awesome knife for the Maronis. So that's going out to them. They won the second giveaway last week, so that was really cool. All right. You know what? Let's do a really nice new one. How about that? Let's do a really nice new one. I think I got it right here. If I can get it without stuff falling. Let's see what's in this one. Okay. This is going to be a nice one. Close your eyes, reach back on the shelf, and pick something. David H., that's dangerous. That's dangerous to do where I'm sitting. There's a lot within reach. But I found a pretty good one. If you think counterfeit knife stuff is shady, don't dare look at the counterfeit sport jersey market. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Look at Big Red. He says, since Marshall isn't here, I will donate a surprise in case of a tie. Man, dude. Thank you, Big Red. All right, so we got some Till Valhalla Project bracelet donated by Malice. We got a little Hogue Knives patch. We got an OCD for EDC patch. We got our friend Pocket Razors. Shout out to Pocket Razors. Give him a shout out in the chat. Got his Ranger Eye. You can only win. And speaking of only win, Big Red EDC has donated his Saturday Knife Live Ranger Eye for this giveaway. We got a little lanyard. Got a little nice lanyard here. Shout out to my guy, my lanyard guy on this one. And like I said, you're getting a brand new in the package, orange DSKFS for Do Something Kind for Someone patch. You're getting the Zach Stuff XL Ranger Eye patch because that's how we do it here. And let's go through some swag real quick. I love it. All right. Really? The jersey thing's crazy, huh? Greg Vanderlip, what's up? Pacific Northwest Knife Community sticker. You're going to get one of those. You're also going to get a little Glow Rhino sticker. Shout out to Glow Rhino. You're getting a little Let's Get High Centered on Pelvic Bone from OCD for EDC, which, good time to talk about. There's the Pocket Razors link. Thank you, LCAP. Don't forget about knifetubeschedule.com. Scott N puts it all together for us. OCD for EDC, another live stream today, and I'll be there for that one. Last week I wasn't there much, but he did open a little package that we sent over to him and Molly. Mrs. Zach packed it up, which was pretty fun. So we'll be checking that out. Also, lots of other live streams going on. Don't forget 3 o'clock today. Aries EDC's giveaway. Is it 3 o'clock, right? I got that wrong, maybe. But swipe right. Hashtag swipe right for Dylan. Thank you, Dylan, for these stickers. These are awesome. We got Crow's Blade and Woodworks. Little holographic sticker. We got the OCD for EDC glitter sticker. Molly's favorite. And another Dylan Mallerie design sticker. Got his awesome friend on there. Dylan Mallerie says, let's go. Thank you, LCAP. Thank you, Big Red, for posting up the link for Knife Tube Schedule. We got some Hogue stickers. Shout out to Hogue. They sent out some extra ones with my order, which was really cool. Just a few here and there. We got Rob's Nerdy Knives as well. If Rob was here, we'd do a little kazoo shout out. We got the OG original Crow's Blade and Woodwork sticker. You got to have them both. Mad Yakko, if you want the Hanks, if you want some awesome stuff. There's the link from Stacy Bolster Blades on the 3K celebration. And of course, Big Red EDC doing it up. Little Glow Rhino sticker again. And for Big Red, his Saturday Knife Live, you got to check out the one last night. He's got a cool little knife he showed on there. Bluminati and Twisted Sis sticker. We got that Dark Water sticker. Stack it up. Split and Slices coming in. If you haven't checked them out, check them out. All these YouTube channels, man. Our good friend, Pocket Razors. Much love, my friend. Shout out to Pocket Razors. You're going to get a Zach Stuff blue card with the Z logo. And, of course, you're going to get some Zach Stuff swag. All dialed in. We got a little bit smaller DSKFS sticker that I found. It's not the micro, because the micro is an exclusive club. What's up, Sean? Welcome in. You have to get the custom bug out with the American flag on it. They look really nice. Who's making those? Man, you're talking me into another bug out. The holographic DSKFS sticker. Mrs. Zach's going to be like, no more bug outs. I'll be like, but I sold a couple. No more bug outs. I sold more, though. I'm just kidding. We do what we want around here. I talk big, right? I talk big. All right, let's get some Slick-em-all. Hold on. I noticed the Slick-em-all's not there. Hold on. Slick-em-all. Slick-em-all. Hello, Slick-em-all. We got to have some Slick-em-all in there because you got to get your knives slicked up. And if you want to purchase this, OCD4EDC.com. Get your own Slick-em-all. And we do have a knife here. Oh, it sounds like it's in parts. Okay. There's the rules right there for the giveaway. It's going to be one guess only. Closest without going over. Ties go to a second round. And, of course, U.S. address is only for shipping. One guess only. And, of course, my screen, my monitor screen is final. Got to be 18 years or older. Get your mom to sign a permission slip. If so, we can do that. That's all good, though. What's up, Derek? For real, how are you? Woke me up. Oh, no, almost missed the boat. All right. So, let's see here. We're going to do... Let's see here. Ooh, lolly. This will be a fun one. I think you guys will like it. I'm just saying. Let me look at one thing here. Okay. And we have... I'm just making sure I grab the right knife. Before we put it on screen, otherwise it's sticky stuck. It's on there. All right. We got the official paperwork ready for the giveaway. I appreciate everybody being here. Mom, I need your permission. Hurry up. Gosh, Zach needs to talk to you. All right, so we're going to put this little piece of paper underneath this pack of stickers here, so it'll stay nice and folded up. And we see a start on the screen from Big Red EDC. We will go ahead and get this giveaway started. Huge shout out to all Zach's Daily Carry crew. Peter Miller, what's up? Oh, yeah. So we're about to do the giveaway. And, of course, there's the start. Your range is 777 to 999. 777 to 999 is your range. Good luck. One guess only. Close without going over. Ties go to second round. U.S. address is only for shipping. You must be 18 years or older. One guess only. If you guess more than once, you will be booted from the giveaway. And be careful of the turd burglars. But I don't think we have too many turd burglars in here. What's up, Leland Phil? Joe Solomon. Seeing all the people, all the lurkers. Shout out to the lurker squad representing. But we had a fun one. Kristen Noble, member of the crew, what's up? Marco David Garcia Barella. Mrs. Grizzle, member of the crew, what's up? So, Jay Hardesty, what's up? Kurt White. We're going to have some fun. Like I said, that members only video. Hashtag there's a giveaway in there for the members only. That'll post today. A little bit around town. A little bit of showing you some new stuff that's coming out finally. I can do it a day early and live with the results, I guess. But it'll be good. It'll be good. But some new stuff from Kershaw ZT posting tomorrow. So check the channel for that. We got an exclusive inside edition look. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let's see here. What else? Sounds like I got a cinnamon roll out there with my name on it, so I'll go eat some of that. Sounds like we also have a lot of fun giveaway live streams coming up this week and next week. So rock and roll. Congratulations to you all. Always good to hit those milestones, have fun with giveaways. But yeah, we're gonna keep it rolling. So there's appreciate that. Rule number 9, that's your range, 777 to 999. We'll give it about another 22 seconds, Big Red. 22 seconds to get your guess in. We'll throw some stop signs up. We'll see what is going on. I know Big Red and Nelly are filming their Ultimate Yum Box video today, so that's going to be posted up this week over on Big Red's channel. But we'll see some good stuff, some new Kershaw ZT. I think you could be impressed with the new stuff from Kershaw. USA made on a couple of them. Lonnie Hutchinson, remember the crew? What's up? So yeah, so we'll have fun. I have a couple things arriving this week. Some parts to a knife for a project. We'll see that blade swap. Thank you. Shout out to the members who voted on that video. So that blade swap video is coming out this week as well. But just an awesome community we have. I hate the drama, but I just think we can all get along, have fun with it. There is the stop sign. So what do we have? Good luck. Dude, I did it again. I gotta find a different way to fold it. I need to fold it on the other end. Maybe I'll write it on the other end next time. All right. 777 to 999. 865. 865 is the number. 865 is the winning number. All right, let's take a look. We got 849 for Ola. We got 857 for Jeremy Nedro, Gold Class crew member. We're looking for 865. John the Engineer with 864. John the Engineer, 864. Ooh, is it going to be close? Ooh. Let's find out. Let's find out. 864 so far from John the Engineer. Got that engineer going. He's like, I got this going pretty good. So we're looking for 865 or 864. I mean, 865 will win it, but if there's another 864 or no 865, then we might have a knife off, or John the Engineer may take it all. May just take it all. I don't know. I'm getting down there at the bottom. So many guesses in the spread. I love it. I love it. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Getting through the last couple. Oh, James at 863. Dang it. Big Red sees John the Engineer with 864 as well. Mick is seeing the same thing. Woo. Thoughts on the Denim 940 going from Magnica to M390? A hint disappointed. Really dig the toughness of Magnica blades. Like to beat them up. Opinionated hobbyist. I really like the design. I like the floating backspacer of it. I wish it would have been Magnica as well, but okay. I only see 864, no 865, says El Cap. So, John the Engineer, congratulations. Everybody seeing it in the chat. All my moderators seeing the same thing. So let's write his name on this. John the Engineer, send me an email, zach.edc@gmail.com. And send me a screenshot of your YouTube channel, main page, so I know it's your channel, and your name and address. Anthony C., member of the crew, saying congratulations as well. Awesome, awesome. I love it. Okay, let's find out what John has won. A Benchmade. Go figure. I got a Benchmade for you guys. In a blue box, nonetheless. Do you want to know what it is? Or should we leave it a secret? I say we open it up. All right. So, we will hide it best we can with the bag that comes with. All right. So we got a Benchmade. We got kind of a, it's got some good product pieces, parts, materials. All right. So we got the mini bug out in the aluminum green. This one feels so nice. Don't show us. It's got that silver crush coating, non-reflective. The logo and everything just pops. But you're going to really like this green. It's kind of like it's kind of a blend between like a forest green in certain colors and more of an olive green, but it's in that nice, cool aluminum coated blade handle. Oof. It's factory Benchmade. Yep. It just came out here in the last couple months. So you can go pick one up if you like it. But we'll get this one sent out to you. So send me that info over on the emails. I love it. But overall, that's what we got going for you. Awesome win. Congratulations. And don't forget, like I said, the other live streams, so many people celebrating awesome stuff. Aries EDC is as well. I'm stoked to watch that one as well. The blade steel on this one is going to be the S90V. Yeah. S90V. So you get a premium blade steel. You get it, of course, nicely coated. At first I was like, oh, on the silver crush, but it actually does pretty good because it doesn't reflect light. And overall, I think you'll be very happy with it. Pretty cool. Yep, so Big Red, thanks for posting that up. Shout out to all my master moderators. Shout out to Zach's Daily Carry Crew. Everybody here watching on the live stream and interacting, thank you so much. Thank you to all the donations today of the members. New members, gosh, man, you're going to be stoked because that video today. And if you're a new member, go down where you hit the thumbs up, hit that bell and hit all, because when I post a new members content for members only, it sends you out a notification, and you have to have those notifications turned on so you can see that stuff's in there. Otherwise, you got to go back and check. And I feel bad because sometimes people miss out. They don't have the notification bell turned on, and I want to make sure all my members get that. So super huge shout out to everybody. Have an awesome day. I'm sorry we didn't get to any pocket checks, but we'll do pocket checks next week. And we're going to do a retro video selection next week. I was supposed to do that last week, but we got too busy. The WorkSharp RSK derailed my whole entire thing. So thank you all so much. Don't forget, #DSKFS, do something kind for someone. Have an awesome rest of your day. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.